So the Kansas City Chiefs has been hiding a monster in Xavier Worthy. And the reason I'm saying that is because he's been looking absolutely dangerous in the offseason, sources say. And if we also look at what happened to him in the previous seasons, the previous season, he was obviously going through a very bad injury. And a lot of people may be forgetting how good Xavier Worthy played in that devastating loss to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Well, to tell you the truth, Xavier Worthy, he's a very electric player. And I believe he still has what it takes to be a number one option on this Kansas City Chiefs team. So obviously Rashee Rice, he hasn't really been too, it's not that he hasn't been good, but he just hasn't really been too available. Rashee Rice, he's been fighting a lot of legal issues. He's been fighting a lot of troubles. But Xavier Worthy, on the other hand, he hasn't really been going through too much legal issues or too much any troubles. He's just been underperforming, which he did in the last season. But if you really look at it, Xavier Worthy was playing through very bad injuries. He had an ankle injury and he had an arm injury. For somebody with his skill set, that is very, very hard to play through. And a lot of people was counting him out because of that. But I'm going to be telling y'all the reason why I think Xavier Worthy could actually be a superstar in this league. And we're going to go over a bunch of reasons.
So with the 28th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs drafted Texas wide receiver Xavier Worthy with the hopes that he can unlock more electricity from Patrick Mahomes in the offense. So Worthy played very good as a rookie, right? He compelled over 630 yards receiving, and he scored 6 touchdowns. His second season, however, was a regression. Worthy finished the year with 532 yards and just a single touchdown in 14 games played. He also dealt with injuries, and that definitely limited him in 2025. So Worthy spoke about his shoulder injury during minicamp. He gave the Chiefs fan a look at how that injury impacted him for the better, right? So to quote, this is what he said. Obviously, with the shoulder injury, I had to have surgery in January, so it was really just building on getting stronger, getting back on the flow. I feel like that might have been the best thing for me, learning how to be a pro and how to approach the mental aspect, and just getting your body prepared for certain things. I feel like I kind of hit that hard this offseason. You can't really do too much with a torn labrum, but it is what it is. Play through it and on to the next, quote. So now, Chiefs fans, we know we're not going to overlook what Worthy just admitted, right? Because we know when Worthy is healthy, he can be a difference maker. I mean, he's proved that in his rookie season. He was a dependable weapon for Mahomes throughout the season. Obviously, the drop-off in year 2 was disappointing, but at least the injury offers an explanation for that drop in the production. And the Chiefs didn't really address the wide receiver position much, so that proves that they believe in Worthy, they believe in Rice and Tyquan Thornton as the starters. They re-signed Thornton, which obviously was a move that us Chiefs fans was perfectly fine with. And they spent the 5th round pick on Cyrus Allen in the draft, so otherwise they didn't really do much to improve the position. But if Worthy could bounce back to his rookie self, obviously the gamble will have been worth it. And hopefully this guy Worthy really ends up breaking out, because Worthy is a very good player, man. He's a young wide receiver with things to prove, and I do believe that with him being healthy, the Chiefs have to expect more out of him. In a breakout season is very hard to ignore. So we know that it's been a long time that Patrick Mahomes has been without a consistent number 1 option at wide receiver. Tyreek Hill was traded prior to the 2022 season, and Travis Kelce, who obviously is a tight end, Travis Kelce, who was obviously a tight end, was Mahomes' first target for so many years, and he's lost a step in his mid-30s, And Rice was on track to be the quarterback's go-to target after his rookie year, but he's been injured, he's been off the field due to suspensions and a lot of poor decisions. So Xavier Worthy is a 5'11" speed demon. He set the record for the fastest 40-yard dash ever at a blazing 4.21 seconds. And this is a monumental season for him, which could obviously make or break his future with this team.
So yeah, man, Xavier Worthy, like I said, he needs to take on that challenge of becoming that guy that this Chiefs team could rely on in this wide receiver room. Because at the end of the day, this Chiefs team hasn't had a guy that they could rely on in a very long time. Obviously you have guys like Travis Kelce. Obviously you have guys like Rashee Rice, but Rashee Rice doesn't stay on the field. And Travis Kelce is not it, because he's obviously up there in age by now, which a lot of Chiefs fans aren't mad about, because we understand that players do age. Players do get older. So it's not really a bad thing. Could say is that Travis Kelce is definitely still an all-right player. So it's not like he's a bad player, But Xavier Worthy, he needs to show up. He needs to prove why he's a first round pick. And he needs to have that same firepower that he had in college, because Xavier Worthy is no doubt a phenomenal player with a very high skill set. So I believe in Xavier Worthy, and I do believe that he has what it takes to be a number one wide receiver on the Chiefs team. And I do think him and Patrick Mahomes has a lot of chemistry. And with us having Kenneth Walker now on the team, that should open up some things for Xavier Worthy and Tyquan Thornton deep, and especially on the play action. So Worthy is probably in for a very big season. So yeah, man. I mean, it should be a great upcoming season for the Kansas City Chiefs. I definitely do believe that this will be a bounce back year for all the boys. But Xavier Worthy is somebody I want to see because he's a very crisp route runner. You know, he's very fast. He has that skill set that he could take over a game in different ways. And now with Eric Bieniemy back, I'm very excited to see how those two go. I'm also very excited to see what Xavier Worthy does with this new wide receiver coach. Because what a lot of people forget is that the Kansas City Chiefs, what we did, we went out there and we replaced a lot of our coaches on offense. We went out there, we got a lot of good coaches, got a lot of good offensive minds. And with Eric Bieniemy being back, this could change everything for Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the offense, because Mahomes has statistically had his best seasons under EB. You know, and EB is obviously a good compliment for Andy Reid. So with that being said, man, Xavier Worthy could be looking at a 1,000-yard season. And don't be surprised if he looks like a Devontae Smith out there or a Deshaun Jackson. You know, guys like Rashee Rice, we don't know where it's going to go with him. What I could tell you about Rashee Rice is that he also has the talent to be somebody very good if he could stay on the field. I have a video coming on him soon. I'm going to make a lot of videos about the Chiefs players because it's the off season right now. So, you know, we need something to talk about. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. I have been on a break. I'm sorry about that, y'all. You know, life got a little overwhelming. And I'm not going to lie, man, with the YouTube stuff, it's like every day I was procrastinating. I'm going to make a video, I'm going to do this, and I just never did it. But I finally ended up doing it tonight. And I promised y'all last time I wasn't going to leave. So I won't make no promises again. What I could say is I'm feeling locked in. And I'm feeling ready to make these videos throughout the off season. Because when the season come back, we're going to want to be pumping out a lot of content for y'all boys, man. A lot of content for y'all boys. It's going to be crazy. And I do believe that the Kansas City Chiefs is going to have an amazing season. So with that being said, man, if you like this video, you know what to do. You got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to do all of that, man. Chiefs priority, I'm back for the better. And I'm going to be coming with a bunch of different creative type of content to get this channel back up and running at its peak. And not only just about that, just so I can show y'all that I'm really back for y'all, man. So it's been your boy Chiefs Priority, man. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and I'm out, man. Peace.